Good evening. Will you please rise and remove cover for the singing of our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
At this time, seniors, you may take your seat. It is my pleasure to introduce some of our guests. To my right, I would like to introduce members of the Oologah-Talala Board of Education. Brent Kellogg, Joe Coster, Robert Powell, Linda Runner, and Don Tice. Next, I would like to recognize Assistant Superintendent Tony Sappington and Oologah-Talala Public Schools Superintendent Dr. David Wilkins. On my left, you guys know Mr. Jackson. Now, I would like to recognize some of you, our audience. When I call on you, please stand and remain standing. Would all former Oologah graduates please stand? Would all Oologah High School teachers please stand? Would all current Oologah-Talala Public School employees please stand? Would all former employees of the Oologah-Talala School District please stand? If you are a senior and entering the armed forces in any branch, please rise. If you are currently serving or have served in our armed forces, will you please stand? If you are a grandparent or great-grandparent of a 2022 graduate, would you please stand? And lastly, would all the parents of tonight's graduates please stand? What a tremendous showing. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing in this wonderful experience. Class of 2022, you are a remarkable group who has flourished through community floods, school gas leaks, COVID-19, and more. Seniors, I'm going to tell you something that your parents might disagree with. You have had a tougher high school experience than they did. Yes, I know they walked uphill both ways to school in a blinding snowstorm. But did they have to navigate social media, a pandemic, or reduced fat baked Doritos in the vending machines? In all seriousness, you all have navigated this stage of your lives with bravery and grace, and for that, I commend you. Class of 2022, I want to say thank you for allowing me to be your principal. It is a privilege that I do not take lightly, and one that I have thoroughly enjoyed. Seniors, I would like to leave you with one request. You have all had tremendous accolades: valedictorian, academic scholar, all-state, state champion, and you are all destined for even greater accolades. But as you know, in our society and in social media, it has never been easier to fight or to tear each other down. My request is simple: be known for being nice. The great Walt Whitman once said, "Be curious, not judgmental." Your generation has probably heard that quote from the great Ted Lasso. As Ted so eloquently put it, judgmental people judge everyone and everything. Curious people will ask questions like, "What is your name? How are you doing today?" and genuinely want to know the answers. You see, life is a team game, and the cost of being nice is zero. Kindness doesn't cost a thing, yet it's the richest gift you can give. I encourage you to be the change we all want to see, and be the class known for working hard and being nice. Seniors, remember, you always have a home here. Once a Mustang, always a Mustang. Thank you for everything. Now, under the direction of Mr. John Matthews, the Oologah High School Band will now play Jubilant Flourishes by Travis Weller. At this time, I would like to recognize the students receiving certificates of distinction. Students meeting the requirements for this recognition are wearing red cords. The requirements are to have met or exceeded the following criteria by the end of their senior year: successfully completed the college prep work-ready curriculum, and achieved at least a 3.5 overall GPA. Will these students please stand when I call your name to be recognized? Shaylee Bauman, Diesel Branchcombe, Alec Chamberlain, Soleil Coveney, Kinley Dixon, Addie Dobbins, Madison Fisher, Mackenzie Garcia, Joshua Garrison, Dallas Green, Alec Hannon, Max Henson, Connor Holt, Christina Huff, Jace Jansen, Cooper Lovett, Legacy Lowenberg, Jacob Mater, Bailey McCaleb, Brooke Munson, Chase Nelson, Abby Nesbitt, Mia Pendleton, Megan Powell, Abigail Reed, Brock Roberts, Banner Schlofelt, Garrett Skilton, Riley Smith, Aaliyah Tim, Aiden Trimble, Devin Turner, Malia Vang, Clayton Walters, Gracie Webb, and Isaac Zhang. Please give these students a big round of applause. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize our Oklahoma Academic Scholars. The honor of Oklahoma Academic Scholar is given to the student who has earned a 3.7 GPA on a 4-point scale, completed all curricular requirements for a high school diploma, and earned a composite score of 27 on the ACT. Will you please rise to be recognized when I call your name? Diesel Branchcombe, Dallas Green, Cooper Lovett, Abby Nesbitt, and Garrett Skilton. Please give these students a big round of applause. You may be seated. It is the policy of the Oologah-Talala Board of Education to recognize students of outstanding achievement. The second highest honor is considered to be the salutatorian of the graduating class. Would you please stand and be recognized when I call your name? Kinley Dixon and Riley Smith. Please give them a great round of applause. The most distinguished Outstanding Achievement Award is considered to be the valedictorian of the graduating class. Would the following students please come forward and be recognized as valedictorians of the 2022 Oologah High School graduating class? Diesel Branchcombe. Joshua Garrison. And Garrett Skilton. At this time, this year's valedictorians will address the graduating class. First up is Mr. Josh Garrison.
Thank you, Mr. Hogue. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight to this year's graduation ceremony. I first want to express my gratitude towards my family. They are truly the greatest gift in my life, and if it weren't for their help, I'm not sure what I would do or where I'd be. I do not have the words to describe how truly fortunate I am to have them in my life. Thank you for always loving and supporting me in anything I do. Secondly, I want to give a big thank you to every faculty member that has invested their time, energy, and care in each one of us so that we may succeed and be our best. Students, I've had the privilege of growing up and attending Oologah with a lot of you for the past 13 years. To get to where we are today, it seemed like a never-ending journey of obstacles. One in particular, like Mr. Hogue said, is the strike of COVID our sophomore year. COVID has caused much pain and suffering in this world and has made school a very challenging task. We have had to learn a variety of different ways of learning, how to adapt to foreign situations, and cope with the cancellations of our favorite events. COVID may have slowed us down, but it did not defeat us. I believe COVID has made us stronger and more prepared for what the future holds, because just like in life, we're going to have unfortunate and unfair events that you cannot prepare for. Whatever the next chapter in your life withholds, I can promise you there will be mountaintops and there will be valleys. When you find yourself in the valleys, do not lay down and quit. Keep persevering and trust what God has in store for you. It has been a pleasure experiencing this first stage of life with you all, and I will always be grateful for the memories and friendships I made along the way. Thank you. Up next to speak is Mr. Diesel Branchcombe.
Good afternoon. The word valedictorian derives from the Latin phrase valedicere, meaning to say farewell. In some nations, the student with the highest grade average of a graduating class accepts the role and delivers the final goodbye speech at the graduation event, the valedictorian address. In an example of a valedictorian speech, the speaker gives thanks to faculty, administrators, celebrates and reflects on experiences with classmates, and inspires graduates to excel in the future. Afterward, the school officials hand out diplomas and send the students on to their next stage of life. To grow is to experience and overcome the difficulties of life. Realizing this becomes the first step to adulthood. Day in and day out, I woke up with the overwhelming, sinking feeling of dread for having to show up and slide on the mask of happiness just to watch out for other people. I only found two ways to push through that panic. One, find different ways to not think about it, but in the end, avoidance never works. And two, give my problems to God. I did not realize that through my struggles, that even when I feel completely alone, I am never truly alone. Away from school, I could have never been happier, but this place and its inhabitants begin to eat you up to where the only point you think in high school is, how can I get away? I have learned through my conversations with those who are having to function in the adult world that this feeling is not uncommon and does not go away. I know that I am not the only person here with these kinds of feelings and thoughts. Just like you, I found myself blaming others for misery. It doesn't matter if those people were students, teachers, or administrators, for one's misery only comes from within. Consistently, I would hear snippets of students complaining and wishing for change from the school. If you want to see change to happen and certain things to be done, then get up and go do something about it instead of waiting for the empty complaints to fix themselves. True change only comes from passion. Romans 5, verses 1 through 5, speaks of we the people being made right with God because of our faith. The faith we encounter through Christ brings us the blessing of God's grace that we now enjoy. Not only should we be glorified by His grace, but also upon our own sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance produces character, and character produces hope. The common association with the name Oologah is dark cloud. Dark cloud can have a negative connotation of violent storms. The fundamentally wrong attitudes towards this conception lead to people seeking dark clouds as something to fear or disregard. However, storms bring water, which in return brings growth and life. The misconception of negative emotions leading to destruction forgets the growth that comes from facing the storm. There is a fine line between isolating the problem regarding empty complaints and then making the changes you want to see if you are so concerned about them. What do you want your legacy to be when you leave this place? Do you want to be remembered as a complainer who other people had to tolerate? Or do you want to be remembered as a provider, a doer, and a leader? I would like to thank the rightful people who genuinely fit the latter description. I know I'll always be connected to this place, just like everyone here. I hope that you, as my classmates, decide to make a difference for the better, even in a place as small as this lively one-stop town. Go out and put in the blood and the sweat and the tears. Set forth your all and then give it away, for in the end, you will know that it is finished. Thank you. The next valedictorian is Mr. Garrett Skilton.
Hello. In my time here at Oologah High School, I've experienced ups and downs. There have been times where I felt accomplished and times where I felt hopeless. Through all of the ups and downs, there has always been one thing to hold on to. Knowledge and obtaining it has been something that humanity has strived for since the beginning. Understanding our universe, researching the biodiversity of our planet, reasoning behind phenomena, these are only a handful of the millions of things we search to discover. We are built curious. It is impossible for us to have it any other way. Even in the roughest times, the discovery of knowledge has held on to me, and I'm sure many of this graduating class. Being able to learn and understand a completely foreign concept is something beautiful. These people, the staff, the parents, they helped us pave a path through this vast universe of knowledge. For that, we are all thankful. Class of 2022, I urge you to continue paving this path far beyond this moment. Be thankful for the time you have left and do not neglect it. What matters more than anything, whether it be gaining knowledge, confidence, or any specific goal, is that you will never choose to give it up. It may seem hard at times, even hopeless, but you will find a way. We always find a way. Congratulations to you all, and thank you.
Thank you, valedictorians. Having successfully completed all state requirements for graduation from high school, it is my honor to introduce to you the class of 2022. At this time, I will call the class roll for the presentation of diplomas. Row 1, please rise. Please come forward to receive your diploma. Diesel, Arch, Branchcombe. Joshua Wayne Garrison. Garrett Lee Skilton. Kinley Joe Dixon. Riley Brooke Smith. Dallas Renee Green. Cooper Elliott Lovett. Abby Nicole Nesbitt. Shaylee Kathleen Bauman. Alec Breckenridge Chamberlain. Soleil Moon Coveney. Addie Beth Dobbins. Madison Mackenzie Fisher. Mackenzie Joanna Garcia. Alec Gabriel Hannon. Alec, great job, buddy. Maximilian Matthew Henson. Max, good job, buddy. Connor Lee Holt. Christina Louise Huff. Jace Avery Jansen. Legacy Grace Lowenberg. Jacob Douglas Mader. Bailey Madison McCaleb. Brooke Ashley Munson. Thank you. Chase Maddox Nelson. Mia Grace Pendleton. Megan Alexis Powell. Abigail Diane Reed. Great job. Hey, I'll take it. Brock Joseph Roberts. Banner Aline Schlofeld. Aaliyah Ann Tim. Aiden Dean Trimble. Devin Alyssa Turner. Malia Nuku Vang. Clayton Asher Walters. Gracie K. Webb. Isaac Jiayang Zhang. Emily Leanne Alberty. Gage Charles Robert Arnold.
How did this happen? Not even know.
Allison Carolina Batista. Gabe Troy Bell. Laramie Glenn Blakely. David Edward Bednarik. Bryce Jonathan Buck. Hadley Marie Calico. Cammie D. Chamberlain. Jesse Drew Chockley. Adeline Grace Davis. Isaiah Marshall Dowdican. Nice job. Makeda Renee Eastman. Trevor Ivan Estes. Savannah Marie Fox. Ethan Michael Garcia. Thomas Wendell Gaskins. Quentin Michael Godding. Gabriel Vincent Grazier. Hey, I need it. I've been sweating. Rayson Francis Greaves. Haley Marie Hagan. Jonathan Maxwell Hale. Michaela Alessandra Harmon. Trinity Ann Hooks. Destiny Marie Hughes. Tyler Dalton Jackson. Ashlyn Taylor Kopp. Riley Jade Kistler. Amy Lynn Kohler. Aiden J. Lauer. Hey, appreciate you, bud. Jackson Daniel Llewellyn. Connor Isaac Lynham. Catherine Elizabeth Long. Trucaw Angel Lore. Trinity LaFawn Mason. Alyssa Danielle Mayfield. Patrick Glenn Miller. Blake Michael Oliphant. Billy Marie Owens. Manuela Pardo.
There you go.
Cecily Sierra Rydell. I know. Riley John Robinson. No doubt. Brody Wynn Sappington. You gonna skip me?
Oh, yes. There you go.
Bryson Joshua Shondell. Caden Alexander Smith. Audrey Gabriella Soares. Zoe Madison Sparks.
Yeah.
Landon Michael Stevens.
Did she do that on purpose? I have no
Ty Alden Stevens. Timothy Eugene Vang. Peyton Jean Wagner. Jacob Edward Williams. Brooke Nicole Williamson. Troy Michael Williamson. Connor Ethan Wynn. Shelton Rich Wright. Christian True Zhang.
You're like, yes, sir. Hey, what?
Chris around. Graduates, please stand. You may now switch your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2022 graduates of Oologah High School. We ask that everyone please remain seated during the recessional as the class of 2022 files off the field. Thank you for your support and participation in tonight's activities. Have a great evening.